Welcome, everyone, to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. So the Colorado State Rams offense will be first on the attack. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock. But it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Utah State has it inside the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, and he takes off and gets a positive.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Winfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Rams are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Still on his feet at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Barnes. The sure hands, it's Boyd. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Running to Green. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. This Utah State offense has it going. They go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Wide open spaces. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty. Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground. There's not much left. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. With the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Lets it fly. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the ground with the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The Rams are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side. He's loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Man, this slant routes you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the 2nd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. On 1st down from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Snagged in the middle, it's Thompson. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Going up top again. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Well, they're trying to hit the out route to the perimeter of the field. It's a good route by the wide receiver. He just drops the ball.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Starling. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Play number 10 on this series. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Holding on. This is just a gift to the offense with the automatic first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll ride Davis here. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball's on the ground. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Utah State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. To throw, it's Bullock. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Get down, defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Rams will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On third down, he drops the throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And just got some room in into the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The option look. He breaks the tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's in open space downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
He's got an open man, and they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Hauls it in. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Finding open areas.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Lots of running room. Turning it on. Inside, touchdown Rams. And that one will give them the lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing. So if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Cincinnati. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Utah State, 17.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to Davis. Slithers into space. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll go right back to the run. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Looking downfield. It's Bullock. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Rushes on him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dances away. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Creates a little space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Offensive linemen love when you're sneaking draws, when you're sneaking screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Back to pass, it's Bullock. On target to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they're executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets it out quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Might be changing the route. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Colorado State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Utah State up-tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Barnes. Makes the grab, it's Boyd. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He caught it. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Coming out with it, it's Starling. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Quickly complete.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
The Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Thompson. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season,